Are y'all ready for this?
Greetings and salutations, it's Donks. I'm doing a video on the last 8 of Summit. I didn't do a video on the last 16 because I got knocked out and I wasn't very happy, and I didn't want to broadcast the video because I didn't want to look like a salty prick, basically. Although congratulations to Valhalla for beating me. To say I wasn't expecting it doesn't take away from the achievement that Valhalla's done, and hopefully he'll get through the next round. So I'm going to just take you in and look at Summit. Bear with me and I shall find it. Arena, there we go. So as you can see, I'm out. Never mind, one of those things. So if we go in here, I got beaten by Valhalla. And my energy team of 5.4 lost to a 5.1 summon team that beats it in Galactic. But I'm not going to get into that particularly, but I've lost. So what I'm going to be doing is covering everybody else's progress and hoping that they do well. So we're going to look at the overview of everything. And we've actually got quite a few of CLS, my guys, my alliance. I'm leader of CLS Titans. And we've got B-Shell versus Frederick in the semi. I'm expecting B-Shell to win that. We've got Dave versus Kuhn. That's going to be a very tough match for Dave, but I'm confident he's got the skills to get through. I think he's going to do that. I think it's probably be a 2-1. B-Shell's going to be a 3-0. Matt G, very strong player of ours. I think he's going to beat Gren. I don't know whether Valhalla will beat Tengil. It's going to be... do you know what? I think he will. I beat Tengil, he beat me. So let's just change that. I'm going to go and support my team member if he did knock me out. We're going to go with Valhalla on that. So that's going to leave an interesting semi-final. It's a little bit before, but obviously I'll come back and finish this off very close to the time, and we'll go through how everybody's done. Potentially we could have an all CLS semi-final. It doesn't normally work that way, but we'll see. I live in hope, because it'd be nice. But anyway, I'll see you by the magic of technology in about 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. And we're back. So let's go in and see what's happened, and we can commentate on the battles. So here we go. What's happened tonight? Summit Arena. Okay, so B-Shell has beaten Goys and he's facing Frederick. And no, B-Shell's beating Frederick and he's facing Matt G, who's beating Gren. Dave has beaten Kuhn, well done. Nice job. And he's up against Tengil. And yeah, he basically beat Valhalla, lost to Tengil. Let's have a look at the matches and see what happened. So B-Shell, he won with his Hunter team against an Assassin type Vanguard team, and he won with his Assassin team, obviously, against a Summoners team, and he won with his tanks against an energy team. Let's have a quick look at 1 or 2. Let's have a quick look at his hunters. That was 12 seconds. So we'll see what happened there. Look at that. Look at that. Look at them hunters all MO5, man. Just smacking. Rebecca doing damage. Oh, most of the damage looks like, I'll put it on a bit at the last second. I'll do that again. Because it looked like Arcadia was doing most of the damage there. But look at it, I just want to just check that again. Rebecca's up in front now. Be interesting, like an MO5. Look at the damage that Arcadia is doing. Right, if you want an MO5 a hunter, I'm guessing that might be the way to go. We won't look at any more of those. It's pretty standard. Right, let's have a look at Matt G versus Gwen. It was a 2-1. So let's have a look at Assassins versus... Let's look at the top team. Which is basically a tank team with Dawn. Interesting. Let's have a little look at that one. So this is from the other guy's perspective. Gwen. All +2. We don't need to be +1 here. GG, Matt. Good win. We've been chatting about this for a little while today. Discussing it. Okay, that was a nice win. And what we got there? We'll just do the one. But as you can see, his energy team, Matt's energy team beat the Summoners, which was a good matchup for him, to be fair. And he lost with an energy team against his Summoners. A 6.1 Summoners and a 4.4 energy. Which is weird considering my result yesterday. I'm not going to get bitter and twisted, but you know, it's kind of messed up. Anyway, something's odd with how it's working this time, I've got to say. Let's go and have a look at my boy Dave. I see he won. And let's have a little look at his Summoners going into basically an assassin team. So let's see how they wreck there. Ampu's putting up the damage, and Dora's gone into the lead there. And I'll do my predictions once I've looked at a few of them. He lost his Savali, but that's never going to be the end of the world for lose Savali. His Sif's gone into a slight lead. Sif and Ampu in it at the moment. Doing all the damage. Just working through. He's all over him. Nice. So what else happened here? Okay, so his tanks lost against basically a Vanguard team with summons. Let's have a little look at that one. This is probably one of the closest potentially battles on paper, so it's interesting to give this a bit of introspect. Since the vanguards are doing their thing, while the hunters are in the background, popping off. Oof. Yeah, interesting that one. We'll do the final one. We'll have a look at his upgraded 7.2 million assassins now. Taking on this, well, a summon team basically. Interesting to see who's doing all the damage. He's got his Motoko in there. But it's still Rick and Dom doing all the heavy lifting by the looks of it. At the moment. Oh, Motoko's just gone straight up into the lead. She's just jumped up to 42 million. That's unbelievable. That's quite impressive stuff there. So there you go. She's MO2. I think she's got Immortal Gear. She's EX30, I think, for Dave. Look at the damage. She's doing 85 to 39. She's making Dom look like a pussy. GG, Dave. That's a nice job, mate. And you're against Tengu. I'm sure that's going to be yours. We'll talk about that. So, Valhalla won with his tanks against Energy. He lost against tanks with his summons. And he lost with a straight assassin battle. Although he had the power advantage, Motoko was in there. I just want to look at that for science actually. Just to see what, I'm sure this is coming from, this is coming from his point of view. Commiserations, Valhalla. Obviously, you got past me, which was great for you. But you got into the top 8, which is really good achievement. Don't feel bad about it. It's great. And you beat the Donks as well on your way, so that's really good. Okay. So that one's that. Let's have a look at the one. We'll check his tanks against Energy. Because that's a punch up as well, 4.9 to 6.2. Which is pretty good going. Sometimes it ain't your day, is it? Do you know what I mean? So he lost his Miranda. But they're still doing the business. Okay, so now it's time for me to go and do my betting. I'm going to go and do my betting before we go. So we're going to the quiz. I'll collect my rewards. And my bets for the semi-final. Matt G versus B Shell. 100% on B Shell. I'm going to give back Matt G. I'm not sure how this is going to go. I think Matt G is a bit more clever than people give him credit for. It's going to be very difficult to beat me B Shell, but I feel sorry for him not having a vote, so I want to give him a vote. And obviously I want to back my boy Dave against Tengu. I faced Tengu in the semi-final last time, before I made it to the final. And yeah, that's it really, basically. Anyway, that's Summit round 8. I'll be back to commentate on the semis. I'm going to be coaching my boys, and we'll see how we go. Well, we've got 3 out of 4 CLS in the semis, which I think is really impressive, and I think it's going to be another CLS final, which is Alliance Leader. It's fantastic for me. Very proud of the boys. Anyway, as usual, I've been Donks, you've been amazing, and I'll see you for the next one.